Pepe Kids TV. Big and small are the opposite words. Look, that elephant is so big compared to the people around it. Rabbit is so small. You can hold him in your hands. Big and small are the opposite words. Tall and short are the opposite words. Those buildings are tall. Something that has more height is tall. That house is short. Something that has less height is short. Tall and short are the opposite words. Hot and cold are the opposite words. Look, steam is coming out of the mug. If you touch it, you feel hot. When you open a fridge, you feel cold. Hot and cold are the opposite words. Dry and wet are the opposite words. Look, there is rainwater on the window. This window is wet. There is no water on this window. This window is dry. Dry and wet are the opposite words. Fast and slow are the opposite words. Look, the train is going so fast. It can take you very far very quickly. Look, bicycle is moving slowly. Bicycles will lose the race with fast trains. Fast and slow are the opposite words. Push and pull are the opposite words. See, our friend is pushing train with his finger. Look, our friend is walking ahead and pulling snowboard. Push and pull are the opposite words. Catch and throw are the opposite words. When the ball comes towards you, you catch it. When you throw a ball, it goes away. Catch and throw are the opposite words. Full and empty are the opposite words. Look, a glass is full. You cannot add more juice in it. This glass is empty. There is nothing in it. Full and empty are the opposite words. Open and close are the opposite words. When the door is open, you can come and go. When the door is closed, you cannot come in or go out. Open and close are the opposite words. Break and fix are the opposite words. Look, that glass is breaking. We will have to throw it in the trash. Our friend fixed that pipe and the water stopped. Break and fix are the opposite words. Old and new are the opposite words. New looks clean and bright, like this house. Old things lose their color, like this house. Old and new are the opposite words. Day and night are the opposite words. Day is when sun is in the sky and you can see everything. Night is dark. That's why we switch on light. Look at all these buildings with lights on. Day and night are the opposite words. Sunny and cloudy are the opposite words. When there are lots of clouds in the sky and it gets dark, we say cloudy. When the sky is blue and there is lots of sunlight, we say sunny. Sunny and cloudy are the opposite words. Heavy and light are the opposite words. Look, our friend is struggling to pick that thing because it is very heavy. See, those birthday gifts are light. You can hold and shake them easily in your hands. Heavy and light are the opposite words. Soft and hard are the opposite words. Look, that teddy is soft. You can bend it or press it hard and it will not break. Those toy trucks are hard. They will not break or bend easily. Soft and hard are the opposite words. Near and far are the opposite words. Look, that toy is near our friend. She can touch it. Our friend is flying a kite, but she cannot touch it because it is far. Near and far are the opposite words. Up and down are the opposite words. Look, these friends are going up the stairs. Look, this friend is going down the stairs. Up and down are the opposite words. Yes and no are the opposite words. You say yes when you want or like something. You say no when you don't want or like something. Yes and no are the opposite words. Quiet and noisy are the opposite words. Quiet means no sound. It is noisy when there are too many sounds. Quiet and noisy are the opposite words. Front and back are the opposite words. Front is where the car's face is and where it would move forward. Back is where the car's trunk is and it's behind when the car moves forward. Front and back are the opposite words. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.